Agrieving widow has told how she jogged past the accident which killed her kind-hearted husband, oblivious to the fact had met his tragic end. Jacqui Saunders tried to ring husband John, who she had expected to be working at the time, to speak to him about the incident. I thought I should ring him to say you had a lucky escape, only to find he hadn't. It was him, she said, adding, he didn't deserve this tragic ending. The 50-year-old says she also missed the inquest into her husband's death when the coroner's courtroom told her it was going ahead with just 15 minutes notice. The grandfather's death just before Christmas devastated Mrs Saunders as well as their 8 children and his Mr Saunders' mother, Gwyn. The 47-year-old has been described as an honourable man, and his daughter, 25-year-old Kirsty, told of the final text message she received from her father. He always texted me on a Friday night saying good night, God bless you, so that's my last message from him, she said. Had always give me a hug when I came in. It's those moments I miss the most. The accident happened in Denby on December 17. Mr Saunders, from Loscoe, rode his moped to work. It also involved a Range Rover. His wife of 26 years explained how she was running that morning and tried to ring her husband after being directed around the scene. Mr Saunders' mother said that her friend was first at the scene of the incident before emergency services had arrived, adding, it was a comfort to know he wasn't alone. The woman who arrived at the crash site told the family that her victim was already asleep when she got there. Mrs Saunders said that the coroner's court conducting the inquest into Mr Saunders' death informed her of the slot with so short notice she couldn't attend. They said they had a slot, so they were taking it and I could be there if I wanted to be, she said. I couldn't go because I was 20 minutes away, so I told them to go ahead. The couple met in a pub in Eastwood and quickly got engaged and later married in June 1992. Mrs Saunders said her husband, aged just 19 at the time, took on her 5-year-old daughter, Anna. He was always a gentleman, she said. We could talk for hours and never ran out of things to say. Life wasn't perfect, but at the moment the good outweighs any of the bad. His eldest child, Anna, who recently married, said, after a long engagement, I'm glad that we finally had the wedding, so that Dad has been able to see one of his children get married. The 33-year-old, who lives in Nottingham, said, Father's Day 2018 was the last time the whole family were together because we all have busy lives, so very rarely all got together at the same time. All the partners came and the grandkids were there too. We had to force everyone to take a photo, but I'm so glad we did.
The
family say.They felt they had little support from the police. They claim to have only seen one officer in a month and that they had to call them to get them round, when they were handed a booklet. A spokesperson at Derbyshire Police said, "At Derbyshire Constabulary we endeavour to support all families who have been bereaved as a result of road traffic incidents." On this occasion the family of Mr Saunders have not received the support they were expecting, and for that we apologise. Officers have been in touch with the Saunders family and have agreed a course of action as inquiries continue. A spokesperson at Derby Coroner's Court said, "The courtroom was in news quite a lot last week. We had a slot available and we gave the family 15 minutes notice. We were informed by the family to go ahead. It was short notice but we have limited resources. They added that the family would be formally invited to the inquest hearing when the coroner gives a verdict.